Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel.
We are Howard and April with Why Don't We Go?
And in this video, we're going to give you a review of our most recent cruise room aboard the Enchanted Princess.
Yeah, we had a category D4 or what's it called? Premium Deluxe Balcony, which is an aft facing balcony.
Yep,
Um, yeah, balcony overlooking that beautiful ocean.
Deck 10, the Caribe Deck, room 740. So here you go. Hey, we are about to do our room tour. So we are aboard the Enchanted Princess. We are on the Caribe Deck, Deck 10, and we have a category D4, which is a premium deluxe balcony. It is aft facing. So let's go ahead and check this out. Real cool thing about the Princess cruise ships is the door recognizing that you are here. Welcome. So it recognizes you. You do not have to tap your key card or anything as you approach it. As you approach, it totally sees that you're there, unlocks the door for you. Really helps if you're walking in and got hands full of stuff, and makes it a whole lot easier. So upon walking in, you've got the door here. You've got, of course, your emergency actions ready to go. You've got light switches, not a big deal. All right, so upon immediately entering, you have got your closet there, and we've been here for 2 nights. We've got all of our clothing all up. We've got our backpacks up there, and look at how much extra room we have in here. This is just a ton of room. This is actually a little closet area, and again, we are not full on any of this. You've got a teeny tiny safe, but it's plenty big enough for what we need. We got a couple of things there for doing laundry, etc. So let's go ahead and check out the bathroom. So again, we've been here a couple of days. This is us just living. We're good to go. Um, Bathroom is fine sized. I'm gonna pop open the light here. Shower is good to go. The shower is nice. It's actually got good water pressure. This is adjustable, so you can slide this up and down. Oh, excuse me. And then you can adjust that as well. So you can have it as a wand, you can have it as the shower head. Then, of course, up top here, you've got the string to hang your wet clothes. One tip that we have heard about: the toilet paper is all the way across here. And that is a challenge, especially for people who aren't quite as tall. So, our little workaround here is when we are not using the shower, we use the end of the shower to just store the toilet paper. But all of our toiletries there, good to go. We've got the bag as a just in case. But again, this has been 2 nights and plenty of room. So easy to go there. Let's go check out the rest of the room though. You do have the floor to length, full length mirror. We always bring magnet hooks. So you can get these things on Amazon. Again, different strengths, make it easy, pop it on any wall, and it just helps hold some things and gets things decluttered. The bed, absolutely fantastic beds. We've been on Princess a couple of times, and the beds have always been really nice and comfortable. Pillows are good. So good to go with that. Both sides, the uh, lights have a USB-A port, so you can have that ready for your devices. You've got a couple of drawers on each side, and then the luggage fits underneath the bed. So super easy, keeps the room decluttered and easy peasy. You've got a decent sized TV here, your thermostat, good to go. And then with the Premium Deluxe, you do get a small couch. This is definitely more of a love seat. You've got that table there. You've got the desk area. another drawer there. This is where the hair dryer is stored. But again, we don't need to use that drawer because there is quite a bit of storage, like I said, in that closet area. And then down here is your mini fridge. And they don't have it stocked necessarily with anything, but we've got a couple bottled waters in there, etc. Because if you've got the Ocean Now delivery, they just deliver you whatever you want. So I've actually got a little bit of a video on some room service that we did, so we'll put that on another video. But yeah, you don't really need to store extra stuff in here because they just bring it to you. The thing that's lovely about the D4 is the aft facing view. So let's go check this out. Aft facing balcony is the way to go. So one thing to notice though, I'm going to come back in because it's kind of bright and hard to see you. A lot of these balconies are extended balconies. This one's a decent size. It's 5 feet deep by 9 feet wide. Kind of did the measurements. It's 45 square feet. Um, but again, this is deck 10, the Caribe deck. Some of these decks have even deeper balconies. So if you want a deeper balcony or are looking for a specific size, make sure to take note of this and the decks that I am referring to. So let's go. Give me just a second. Popping my hat on because I want to go outside and show you this. Certain decks definitely have those deeper balconies, and I've got them above us and below us and kind of show you what's going on. So if you notice right here, the the partition stops and it goes right against the wall. This would be deck 11 above us, and if you see, the balcony actually extends further back. So on deck 11, it's the same balcony style, but it's a deeper balcony. And then I'm going to look down below, and you can see how it goes further back. So you're looking at deck 9, deck 11, and I look down there, deck 8. They have extended deeper balconies. So I was unaware of this when we booked this cabin. I would, had I known this and wanted this cabin's type, I would definitely go with 11, 9, or 8 because those balconies are that much further extended. So a little bit of a pro tip. I hope this really helps you out, and we will see you on the next video. Okay, so room tour done. So overall, what are your thoughts about the room itself?
It's lovely. I prefer the aft of the ship. I like watching the wake. It does get, I think, a little noisier because you do have those engines back there, but it kind of just drums me to sleep. I really like it.
Yeah.
Some people say it moves more at the back. I don't really experience seasickness, but you do. Do you ever feel anything?
No. So yes, to you, I get motion sick if I'm in the back seat of cars. I get motion sick if I am a passenger and we're going through tight canyons like Waimea Canyon in Kauai. We were driving and oh, it was bad. But yeah, seasick. I've gotten seasick on ferries, and not once did I feel woozy aboard this ship whatsoever, or honestly any major cruise line vessel, including being in the aft of the ship. I never felt any sense of being ill.
So, if I didn't feel any big waves for most of our trip, we were in the med, so it was pretty calm.
Hmm.
Springtime cruise where even on some of the ships where we've experienced some waves, you've been good. So
Yep.
it's just kind of a note because that's a lot of questions people have is do you feel a lot of motion? And maybe it's just the cruise we were on, but the med was nice and cooperative, so we didn't have too many big oceans or big waves when
Big
we were
waves at
there.
all. Yep. But the bedding, this is our second Princess Cruise line or sailing together. The bedding was fantastic both times, and this time was included in that.
I have to say, Princess is some of the best on the bedding and comfortability. They do a really good job.
Yep.
So
Excuse me. But I thought the room was super clean. The attendant, I thought, did a great job. Introduced himself on the very first day. Always was greeting us in the hallway as we were entering or exiting.
yeah,
But then we never saw him actually do our room. There was never once. It was like we'd leave and he goes, "Hi," and we come back and poof, it's done.
yeah, yeah. Very lovely. And so I can't recommend aft of the ship enough. I will say there is a lot of walking. We have our last few cruises have been on a smaller cruise line where there's a maximum of like 700 passengers and just a much smaller ship.
Hmm.
So being anywhere on that ship is not a problem to walk anywhere. Where here, and I'm sure you've heard this if you looked into Enchanted Princess at all. The floors don't all go through on
Oh,
the aft
all
of the
the
ship.
Royal class ships. Yep.
So it was kind of irritating when you're trying to get somewhere and you're like, oh no, I can't go down to 6. I have to go back up to 7 and then take the stairs down and walk because it doesn't go through.
Yep.
So just take a look at the map and see where you're gonna spend most of your time. It really was nice when we did shows at the aft venue, that lounge,
Hmm.
because at the end we could just take the elevator up and be close to our room. But for pretty much everything else,
Yeah,
it's a bit of a walk.
it's a
It's
hike.
it's enough to where you're like, do I really need to go back to my room?
And I did go back and double check those D4 balcony rooms. We definitely were a shallower balcony on that deck 10, and decks 11, 9 and 8, I could visually see had a deeper balcony, and some of that balcony had a little bit of overhang, so shaded area where ours did not. So pro tip there, you if you're wanting that even deeper balcony, make sure you're getting those not on deck 10. I would make that adjustment in a heartbeat.
Right. What do you think of the bathrooms?
Bathrooms, I really actually was fine with the bathrooms. As I mentioned, the shower pressure is fantastic. The curtain, I don't mind. It didn't cling to me even once. I do prefer glass, but the curtain did just fine. And yeah, the nice thing, there's a ledge for you to put your legs up for shaving. I don't do that, but I know that's a thing for her.
Yeah. Like I said, last couple of cruises have been on a smaller ship, which was also an even smaller bathroom, if that's possible. So this one was actually a little elbow room,
Yeah, for sure.
actually in the shower, because that was one of the complaints about the other one. That's just so small you can't even lift your arms. And I do like that they have the pumps for body wash
Dispensing the
and
product.
shampoo. The thing is, they do not have a conditioner or a separate conditioner. It's supposed to be a shampoo conditioner. And if you have hair, it's
I
not
don't have
really
that problem.
doesn't really work. So I did have to go find conditioner on the ship, and they do sell it, of course, because they don't offer it.
Right.
So it wasn't too expensive. I think it was $8.50 for a big size. Not my preferred brand, but I could at least brush through my hair.
Yep.
So
This is going to be a part of a series about our experience aboard the Enchanted Princess. We are going to be doing all the specialty dinings individually. So if you want to hear about Rudy's or Crown Grill or Sabatini's, you can watch those individuals. So stay tuned for more videos coming out and then our full review of everything. So this is going to be a pretty in-depth series. So stay tuned for all that. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you soon.
yeah, and let us know in the comments if there's any specific questions you have about like the premier package versus the plus package and dining or anything you want to know about the Enchanted Princess. We'll try and include that in our video series.
Thanks so much.
Till next time.